All right, so we're here with
Hey,
Mr.
everybody.
Michael Delacorte? Or
Delacorte.
Delacorte?
Almost.
Hey, you guys have been asking for it, James. Get some fucking body work done. Well, here I am.
It's nice to have you here.
Yeah,
It's nice to officially meet you too.
Yeah, you too.
So I was going through our messages that you said. You walked me through it. You were hack squatting.
I was hack squatting, yeah.
You felt it later.
Yeah, so the hack squat's at this angle, and normally the head pad is at the same angle, so you can have your head straight back. But this hack squat has an angle like this on the head pad. So you're your neck is like here, and you're hack squatting, and naturally when you push, you kind of strain and everything tenses up. And I think just from pushing my head back into that pad, it really just, I don't know, messed up something. I hope it's not like a disc issue. I'm hoping it's just like, it got irritated. Besides that, I'm just a crooked person. I don't know if it's from gymnastics, because I did that for many years, or if it's from powerlifting or bodybuilding or what, but there's a shot of me on stage hitting like a front relax, which is basically just like a straight on front shot, and you're standing like this, and you can see my abdomen wall is like crooked. My whole torso is like, crooked. And I don't think I'm built that way. I think it's just muscle imbalances and tight muscles and tendons. So I'm hoping to, obviously this won't be solved in one session, but just like fix that, because that is important. On stage you want symmetry. You don't want to look like,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you have that photo too?
Yeah, I can show you. So this is, we were just talking about the sports hernia surgery I got.
Yes.
And this is what was on my right side. So what, the pubic bone, doesn't it like float right above here or below or something?
You'd have the abdominals coming this way,
Yeah.
down like this, so obliques, rectus abdominis, down to here. And then when you were talking about adductor longus, that'll start at the ramus of the pubis and come down.
Okay, yeah.
So you've got this way and this way,
Right,
and then
and then the whole thing was just out of whack.
Yes.
So, yeah, and that might have even played a role on stage when I was all crooked,
It's all connected.
Because
Absolutely.
I think I had the tear on stage, I just hadn't had surgery on it yet. And
How
then it just got
soon-
worse over time.
How long after the show did you have the surgery?
A long time, about 8 months.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
it
are
was a
you-
while.
When's the next contest?
Probably this year, but I've taken a long off season because I needed not only to put all my muscle back on, but grow. So I had some catch up to do.
I saw that photo, the May through September on your Instagram. You posted a
Oh yeah,
transformation.
yeah. Because May was when I was the smallest after my surgery. That was like
That's-
5 weeks post. I hadn't trained at all, and then muscle memory and just like getting all that food back
That's
in.
fantastic.
Yeah, blew back up.
Fantastic. Kudos to you.
Thanks.
let's go through a nice exam. Let's figure out exactly what we need to do, exactly what happened.
Okay.
I'll show you what we find, and then I'll treat you.
Okay.
You okay to go shoes off?
Yeah.
Just let me know if you need to turn the music down, if you get copyright. Or...
It's good.
Yeah?
This is
Good.
I like it's looking slow.
Okay, good.
So-
You can't turn ZZ Top down. Okay, so come over here.
So there's still, recently there's been tenderness on the incision, like under it. And I really hope I didn't mess something up. I don't think I did. I think I'm just getting back into heavy lifting again, and it's kind of getting irritated. So
Let's take a look at that too.
should I lay down?
No, I'm gonna have you standing.
Okay.
I'm gonna touch you on surgery on my elbow.
Oh, dude, I think I might need that from arm wrestling.
Oh,
I
you're
do
the
some arm wrestling.
You're the guy.
Oh, the guy.
Dorian spoke
Oh,
about you.
But yeah, that Tommy John surgery. What's that? Your UCL?
Yes, it
in
is.
Your elbow.
Yes, it is.
I think I fucked that thing up.
Did you study this kind of stuff?
Only when I needed to.
Okay.
So if I ever got an injury, I'd study it.
Yeah. So, do you have elbow problems too?
Yeah, internal rotation, especially from supinated. Hurts.
Let's look at that too.
Okay. Yeah.
I heard Dorian said you're the guy.
In the bodybuilding scene.
No, in
yeah.
the arm wrestling. Well, in the arm
But I'm
wrestling.
saying arm wrestlers that are bodybuilders, I'm
You
one of
are.
the guys. But in terms of absolute arm wrestlers, their level is way above mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Flip over your stomach there.
Okay.
Who's your toughest bodybuilder opponent in arm wrestling?
Larry Wheels.
Larry Wheels.
Yeah, he could kill me easily. Easily.
The last kind of treatment that you had, was it massage? Was it chiropractic? Was
Yeah,
it both?
so I brought up the IPF Worlds because my dad actually got me deep tissue once a week leading up to that for the whole year.
Awesome.
'Cause, yeah, that was like his present.
Awesome.
So, and then I went from that to really not doing any body work. So,
Gotcha. Remember this concept: muscles will lock up to protect nerves. So anytime something happens near spine, nerves will be affected, obviously. And then take the nerves that come out of the spine here, they come out to the side. Anything that affects that, everything around it ceases.
yeah, right there. Yeah.
Rectus capitis posterior major. Again, for your Google imaging searches.
Yeah, no, I never came across that on Google.
Get the rhomboid to slide under the trapezius a bit better.
You think that's what's happening maybe? It gets locked up? Dude, that's what it feels like. It feels like there's a muscle that gets like thrown out of whack. That's the only way for me to put it.
When you bench or any kind of press, your shoulder blade has to do, let's call it XYZ motion, right? It's got to do certain things when you do certain things.
Right.
And a lot of times the rhomboid will stop sliding underneath the trapezius and it'll really alter shoulder blade motion, which then alters shoulder
Right.
motion, which
Right.
then messes the whole thing up.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's happening on both sides. One of the ones that we touched actually comes from here all the way down to the top angle of the scapula. Your girlfriend was mentioning that you have a higher shoulder on one side. The muscle that is tight on both sides is called the levator scapula. So it tells you in Latin, it elevates
Like
your
this?
scapula.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. So then just looking at this one's a little bit higher.
Maybe it could also be from years of mixed grip, maybe.
Oh,
I don't
sure.
know, on deadlifts.
Sure.
I did that for a very long time.
And you did mixed grip with your powerlifting meet, yes?
Yeah.
You were always this way?
Always this way, yeah.
Yeah,
That's my pronator.
Yeah, there's your pronator teres. You're a smart guy, James.
Well, pronator is like the most important thing in arm wrestling. I got some overdeveloped
Look at
pronator muscles. Oh man, yeah, that's all so tight in
So
there.
you got a little median nerve trap there too. Okay, so we'll work that for you too.
That's why I'm losing a Larry. It's just the nerve. It's just that trapped nerve, you know? I don't know if it's the UCL. I think that's what it is, but there's so much anatomy there that I kind of got lost.
Yeah.
But it's this bone, this little bony right here.
Okay, everyone, this is James.
Yeah.
Mr.
That's what
English.
I look like.
A little less muscle on this guy. Here's the reason why you're losing to Larry. You've got this nice hard spot. We can call it a knot, we can call it an adhesion, right in here, pressing on these portions of the median nerve.
Okay.
Muscles lock up to protect nerves, as we spoke about before. So, oftentimes when people think that they have a UCL injury, disclaimer, they might, but oftentimes it's a pronator teres problem.
Oh.
So let's see. Yours is definitely a problem. So then, let's say we don't get any image. How do we know it's not a UCL problem? Well, if we treat this a couple times and the problem goes away,
Then it's
wasn't
not
a UCL thing.
Yeah, okay.
yeah. So this here is why you're losing to Mr. Wheels.
I think there's a few reasons.
And also, yeah, sure. I'll leave that to the audience. This portion from here to here functions as a flexor
All right.
of the cervical spine.
Okay.
This portion from here to here acts as an extensor of the upper cervical spine. So, if I'm you, James,
Yeah, dude, that's me right there.
am I?
That's Jam right there.
so, yes, to answer your question. There's also something interesting too, and stop me if you don't find this interesting, but we have something in our brains and it's called the writing reflex, not writing like this, but RIGHT. almost
Okay.
like correcting.
So, right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So we just met. If I'm me, you're you, and let's say my pecs get too tight, they pull me forward like this. My brain is not going to let me talk to your inner thigh. That's just weird.
So you're gonna look up. Yeah.
Body always takes the path of least resistance. So instead of, oh, maybe I should,
Dude, I'm doing it right now. Look at me.
I am looking at you.
Wait. I will move. Get a side view. Get a side view of this. It's so bad. And just like 10 minutes ago, I was sitting like this, and then over the course of 10 minutes, I come all the way down to here.
Yep.
And then I catch myself and I sit back up. Yeah.
So to answer your question, yes, absolutely.
Oh, that sounds so much fucking worse, dude.
And go. So I'm trying to hold the trap immediately this way while the rhomboid gets pulled that way. So it's kind of a interface.
Yes. I feel it up here too for some reason. Maybe that's just because I'm
It's
flexing.
the delt holding you up like that? Yes.
Oh.
What do you usually step on stage at? What way?
Well, I've only ever competed once, and
What?
yeah, that was my first prep. Yeah, it was
And you
pretty.
got your pro card, your first prep?
It was pretty hype back in the day. You guys remember? Yeah. Everyone was like, first prep, Jam got his pro card.
Whoa!
Yeah. So I was 184 on stage.
That was 184?
That was 184, yeah. So now, because when you get your pro card, your weight cap goes up 10 pounds. My weight cap before was 194, so now it's 204. So I really have about 20 pounds of muscle I can put on.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh no.
Just think Larry.
God, Larry.
Straight
Let's
down.
super.
Yeah, that's right. Is that right there? Right there.
Man. I see that metal bar. I've seen that thing get used before.
The
on
boom
people.
stick?
The boomstick, yeah.
Chris Duffin.
Oh. I'm not even exaggerating, guys. This hurts so bad. This hurts so bad. Ah.
I'm fine, everyone. This doesn't hurt me at all. I'm thirsty, but I'll be fine.
Ah. No. This isn't even nearly the full extent of my issues, by the way, but I figured we just keep it simple for today.
Keep it simple for today.
Got left knee patellar tendonitis
Okay.
right below the kneecap, and my left pec, my right pec.
My next patient is at 7 a.m. tomorrow, so I would say we could keep going. However,
No, that's
again,
okay. That's
my wife would.
That's okay.
How funny is it too that Come On Eileen is playing and her name is Eileen? How funny is that?
Yeah, Eileen wants you to be done.
And my dog.
I just started bringing my dog to the gym, and she's so much happier now. She had bad separation anxiety.
What's her name?
Luna.
God.
Most common dog
You
name.
can bring her here.
Oh, really?
Oh gosh.
Oh, she'd be so curious.
Oh,
she'd be like,
please bring
what?
her.
She'd probably start barking at you. Is this a pretty well developed pronator? Would you say?
I'd say it's the pronator. That
Because I feel like this is not a muscle I used to see on myself.
I
And
would
then when I
say,
started training it directly, it's like, oh, I got a new forearm muscle.
I would say that you might be the Mr. Olympia of pronator carries.
You should see this
And-
guy. Do you know Devin Larratt? Larratt.
No.
He's the world super heavyweight champ, but he's very lean, so you can see all the anatomy.
For arm wrestling?
Arm wrestling, yeah. He's a huge guy, 6'5", big Canadian guy. And his pronator looks like a bicep. It's the craziest shit I've ever seen.
Say his last name one more time.
Devin Larratt.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show you a little video.
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
Like just a YouTube short.
You
It's the
smoke 'em?
weirdest shit. No, I smoke. Dude, I couldn't beat him with 2 hands. No!
Gotcha.
I've never felt so fucking vulnerable, dude. You could paralyze me. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there, that abductor. Ah! Oh!
Feel it. Yes.
Damn. Was that game?
Nah, 11:10.
11:10.
So this would be it.
Look at this videography work right here. Oh, that's tied up at 11, right?
Yeah.
Damn, there it is.
Give me the camera.
Officially.
Hey, like, time to get to work.
We got back day today. This is what I need to focus on the most. If I ever want any chance of stepping on the Olympia stage, I need that big boom and the lats come out like that. You know, like whenever you see C-Bum pose or Ramon or Miracle Bear, any of those top guys, they go up like this and then they hit that huge front double, and that's what I need. So I'm gonna get right into it. Oh yeah, and let me put some theories to rest right now, because I've had a lot of haters tell me that I'm too short to reach. See that? That's what a tall stallion looks like, okay? I'm not too short to fucking reach. It's just that when I go above my body weight, I can no longer sit down with the weight like that, so I have to jump into it. You wouldn't have that problem. You don't get it, okay? But for someone like me, I got that problem. Gotta raise this up for my super long legs, you know?
There's nothing I would rather do than follow you. You don't see me, but I see you. What am I doing? You look my way and feel it too. Can you take me higher? I feel a spark inside my chest. Fire when you take my hand.
I was playing with Luna, and we were just like, I was just pushing her on the couch, but I was also kind of trying to sleep. And then she obviously doesn't realize like I'm trying to take a nap. She thinks I'm like playing dead or something. So she like jumped on me and fucking right down the nose. Her the claw came right down the nose, dude. I got so mad. I wanted to just wring her neck. But the thing is, she's a pit bull. So I like smacked her like on the shoulder because I was mad. But she thought like it doesn't hurt her because she's a pit bull. So she's like excited, like she thinks I'm just playing. Punch her, but she like yelped and then she got right back into playing. Because for her, it's just like, I must just be playing. 220. Let's see if I weigh 220 yet. Let's see if this comes down. No. Almost. Almost, but not quite. I keep all my workouts just on my notes, because basically if I don't, I end up slacking off. I end up doing the same weight I did last week and the week before that and the week before that, and I just forget to challenge myself. That was a problem that I was having, so we'll not be doing that this time.
So let me take it all of you. I wanna feel your energy. Circulating you and me. Take me on a journey. Surrender to you. Can you take me all the way? Until we reach the light day.
Wow.
I promise you I'm here to
This is,
stay.
I would say, like 60 pounds more than my body weight, probably. Woo! All right, so next I'm gonna move on to some lat pushdowns, and then I'm gonna superset that with probably like a cable row. This workout that I'm following, I usually, like for other days, whether it's chest or legs, I'll come in and kind of just do what exercises I feel like doing. But with back, I kind of have been following like the same workout for a couple months now with some minor variations, just because I feel like it's been really successful for me and I haven't gotten bored of it. So it's also very easy to progress when you do the same thing every workout. So sometimes my arms tend to take over and I want my lats, I kind of want to pre-exhaust my lats, because since my arms take over, they sometimes gas out first. And that's not the muscle I'm trying to gas out. I'm trying to gas out my back. So I post on Snapchat because someone asked me like what I do for arms or something like that. Or they asked me what my split was, and I didn't have an arm day in there, and everyone was like shocked because I have big arms. But that's the exact reason I don't hit them. Because I've already got like, my arms are pretty big, and I don't curl, I don't do anything like that. If I did, I'd have huge arms, but that's not, you know, really what you're going for with classic. You want to have a proportioned physique. And same with shoulders. I only hit my shoulders like once every couple weeks just to maintain their size, because if you go look at old pictures of like Arnold or anything like that, they didn't have like super big delts compared to the rest of their body. And I know times have changed, but still, this ain't men's physique. It's classic. And in men's physique, they got those huge fucking Ken doll delts. Well, I don't know if Ken doll like huge delts, but they have those like cartoonishly big delts. But classic physique, not so much. You'll kind of get docked if your delts are way too big, so. Try to get 10 reps. It's 9. That was actually fucking hard. See the lats come out? Boom. 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 That's what you need for stage. You need to be able to go up, point at the judges, give them a wink. You know?
Bro, you look like a fish with like gills coming out of the side. Like,
yeah, so you start, for those wondering, you just squeeze your scap together almost like you're bench pressing. You squeeze it together, down and back, and you hold that as you lift your arms up. And then as you rotate your arms this way to hit the biceps, you do a lat spread. So. Fucking shit. So hard. Only got 14. Gonna lower, actually no, I'm not gonna lower that. Gonna try to hit it for 9 reps again. Now's a good time to talk about set quality over quantity, because I trained with Chris Tren a few days ago, 2-3 days ago, and we only hit 3 sets on hamstrings. 3, because we originally were just gonna play pickleball, and then we were like, fuck it, we'll just hit a quick hamstring workout. And we kind of just like, because we were both there, it ended up being a good 3 sets. Took us like 30 minutes, but every single set was to complete and utter failure, and one of them was a drop set. And I almost can't walk without like hobbling around. And we did that workout Saturday, and what's it, Monday right now? And my hamstrings are fucked. And we did 3 sets. There's other hamstring workouts that I've done, or any other body part, where I just come in and I do 10 working sets, whatever, but they're working sets, because I'm just getting the work done. And I'm not really sore the next day. I don't really get that good of a pump. So, moral of the story is when I come in, I usually only do anywhere from like 9 to 12 working sets, but I try to make all those working sets as close to failure as I can. Sometimes you don't have the heart for it because you didn't get enough sleep or you didn't eat enough, whatever. But at least as long as you get close to that threshold and at least, you know, half your sets are really fucking good, you will grow. But if you just come in and do some fluff sets, you do, oh, I did 30 sets at the gym today, but none of them are even close to that failure range, in my opinion, you are never gonna make progress. Now I do narrow grip, neutral, lat pull down. I think I do this lat pull down. So this is like a neutral grip, and it's the narrowest one of the shoulder width ones. So they have these close grip ones, and then they have the shoulder width ones. I tend to do this for a couple sets. I like to do about 2 sets per exercise, sometimes 3, usually 2. I like to have a lot of variation just to hit it from different angles, no homo. Just because I do feel like that kind of, I don't know, doing it from different angles just gets a better pump. I don't actually have the last weight I did on this track, so I'm just gonna try to get to failure. I'm verifiably heavier than 200 because it comes right down. Woo! Man, I need to start hitting that treadmill a little bit. This is not good. Trick feature. The distance away from where you pull makes it so hard. It's the farther away the weight gets, the harder it gets, obviously. Oh shit. That almost fucking killed Madrid. Plate came flying off. By the way, if you guys haven't seen, I hit a bench session with Shizzy on short notice. And we both hit PRs. Rep PRs, but still PRs. And I probably set some sort of combined body weight record, honestly. So go check it out. It's on, what's the channel called?
It'll be YoungLA World, and it'll be out this next week, most likely Monday.
So it'll probably be out around the time I release this video. It was actually, I low-key wish I made a YouTube video out of it for myself because the energy was there. Like, I like training with people like that because, I don't know, the energy is just there. Training alone is like, that's the norm, that's what I do, but it is nice to have someone who's like on my level training with me. All right, so now I'm gonna finish up with some upper back rows. Normally, I would probably just do another lat exercise, honestly, because I got a lot of like upper back volume from the RDLs. I got a lot from the RDLs I did with Chris the other day, and my upper back's low-key still fried, like my upper and mid back. And lats are honestly what I need a little more. But for the sake of showing you guys what I've been doing, I'll do this exercise because I do usually do this every other back workout, and normally I would be doing it today. So I usually just do 2 to 3 sets of this at the end. I focus obviously primarily on my lats, but then at the end of my back workouts, I'll do these. Now, what you want to do, I like to get far forward on the pad. I don't like to be back here because then I'm going to be hitting this. So I get far forward, and instead of tucking my elbows in like this, that engages your lat, I want to make sure I'm not leaning up like this. If you're leaning up like this, you're hitting a lot of your upper traps. I'm not trying to do that at all. So I try to stay like parallel to the ground and keep my elbows flared out, and I'm pulling like this rather than keeping them tucked and pulling like this. So let me show you, instead of yapping, which I've been doing this whole workout. So right like this, and now I'm gonna come up like that, okay? And then squeeze at the top. String. Down. Hey. Down. Sure. Ooh. Go. Woo. time for some fucking Shake Shack, dude. Gonna go get a couple Shake Shack burgers, maybe a milkshake, some fries. Only the healthiest things on this bulk. And then Madrid's probably gonna be coming over tomorrow, and we're gonna be doing another video for YoungLA World. I'm gonna show you guys what goes into my diabetes shake that I have every day, sometimes twice a day. So that might just wrap up this workout right here. It's about, what, 12 working sets, something like that. If you count the drop sets as 2 each. I'll show you a little physique update too. It's been a while. It's been quite a while since I've shown a proper physique update on YouTube. I feel huge. I wake up every morning and I just feel like huge. And it's definitely the biggest I've ever been. And I can just feel it, like, unfortunately I can feel it in my face, but I can also feel it when I step in the gym. Just the way weight moves, I don't have to, like, you know, use momentum or anything. I can just, like, brute force weight that I used to have to, like, use momentum to get up. It's the closest thing I've gotten to a vacuum since my surgery. Basically, your TVA is your muscle that contracts, so you hit a vacuum. They had to operate on my oblique, which lies under the TVA. So they had to slice through my TVA, which is literally my vacuum muscle. So it's a little sore to hit a proper vacuum because so much scar tissue there, but yeah, so I gotta get that in check before I step on stage. I feel like too big to hit a proper back double. The muscles just don't, like, I don't know if I'm on muscle bound or what, but the muscles just don't feel right when I try to hit that pose. Anyway, that's gonna wrap up today's video. So I do wanna get more active on YouTube, guys. I know that I say that every fucking video, but I really do. I've been trying to film this video since January 18th, and I've organized workouts like multiple times, trying to work out with someone else, but they've just fallen through due to scheduling and, like, schedules not lining up. So I said, fuck it, I'll just film a solo workout. I do want to start getting more active on here, like a video once a week leading up to prep, and then once prep starts, I want to increase the frequency from there. But if you guys want to see more content from me, I'm very active on Snapchat. Snapchat's just, like, very casual for me, and I can post my day-to-day stuff without having to worry about, like, camera presence or fucking editing, getting a videographer, anything like that. So my Snapchat, put it right here, James P English with a P, and that's where I post, like, the majority of my content now. I'm still gonna be more consistent on YouTube, but for the meantime, follow me on Snap. I'm trying to hit 50K on there, and drop a comment, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.